big news, I think, from Campi Phlegrean with the recent earthquake swarm. Let's first say the mayor has declared that massive earthquake swarm that even resulted in a magnitude 4 earthquake has ended at the Campi Phlegrean supervolcano in Naples in Italy. And I'm telling you where it is because in my last video, people were asking in the thumbnail, Campi Phlegrean, well, can't you tell us where this is? Italy, Naples, Pizza Napoli. So, mayor says it has ended, although we're still seeing earthquakes. Of course, not in like minute after minute, few hours in between. So it really depends on how you define this. But big news. You heard about the proposed geothermal drilling that they want to do right on the volcano near Monte Nuovo, near the recent magnitude 3 earthquakes. There's a company, Phlegrean, that wanted to do geothermal test drilling, not deep and probably not problematic, but you can understand that people were upset about this, saying we're already living on something that might explode on us. We're not evacuated. We have nowhere to go. We feel abandoned by the government, and now you want to drill in the volcano. And even if the risk is very, very low that this thing might explode around our faces, we don't want you to do that. And I said it in my last video. I said, guys, I bet after this earthquake swarm, there's no chance that they're doing this. And the mayor of Pozzuoli today said, Mayor Manzoni, he said the drilling for the geothermal energy plant will no longer be done. It's over. The company's giving up. They're not doing this. The company Phlegrean has communicated its intention to request the cancellation of their official application to conduct these drillings. Mayor says the mayor of Pozzuoli will not allow private drilling on its territory for geothermal exploration because Phlegrean was planning to do this on their own company site where they have all their facility buildings. And, you know, things can always go wrong if you do drilling like this with water coming up and stuff like this. So the mayor has just announced that decision, and he says after direct discussion between the municipal administration and the company Phlegrean, it was decided to withdraw the request for geothermal drilling on our territory. He says the decision stems from the ability to engage in dialogue with everyone, a commitment that I have implemented since day one of my position. And he says, placing the safety, sensitivity, and needs of the Pozzuoli community at the forefront. This is just politician, blah, blah. The mayor of Pozzuoli has given out his personal cell phone number to his people in light of this ongoing earthquake swarm. And he says, you know, if there is anything that is urgent and you need, call me on my cell phone. I'm impressed by this. Thumbs up for this mayor. Really, really cool. And Phlegrean is an international company. They have a local factory there, but you know how it is with these big companies. I mean, they could care less. They just want to do something there in order to make money. This is what, whether this is true or not, it looked like they specialize in engineering and manufacturing and installation of high voltage submarine and land cables. So maybe that is somehow related to geothermal energy, but they have filed not long ago for a relevant exploration permit with the Campania region. So they called it a small scale local geothermal use in Pozzuoli. Maybe they wanted to use this for their own facilities. They wanted to drill into the ground, extract up to 64,800 cubic meters of water to create geothermal energy, harnessing the heat of the subsoil, including groundwater, through heat pumps to heat and cool buildings and produce hot water, or even power plants to generate electricity, whether commercial or for their own needs. They say the drilling would have been safe by many, considered safe by many geologists. But the local community is not having it. they said, we don't need further problems. We already have that Brady seismic phenomenon. So over 200 earthquakes in that latest earthquake swarm, and every day earthquakes are still coming. I show you the recent list here. There you see Vesuvius just produced one. It's always, we have all these Campi Phlegrean earthquakes, and then boop, Vesuvius says, hi, I'm here as well. And I recently reported about this. It seems Vesuvius and Campi Phlegrean are connected with a deeper lying magma chamber, and they're sending the magma back and forth. Interesting video. I'll put it in the end screen. So we do have a 1.3 at Vesuvius today, but we also had another one at Campi Phlegrean today, and probably more in the microseismic range. These are only the ones above magnitude 1. And then we had another 3.3 yesterday at 5:30 p.m. And I'm just wondering, 4 a.m. on the next day, the 1.0, but they already declared it over yesterday, basically at 6 p.m. We will have to wait and see what this brings us. Certainly what we see here in this graph, and interesting, is the blue line and the red line. The blue line is the number of earthquakes. I mean, September 2nd just started, but we do not have many earthquakes today. 4 earthquakes, that's what the blue line says. But, we had, if we look on September 1st, 100 earthquakes, including the magnitude 4. We had on August 31st, 86 earthquakes. So that was intense. And the red line is the magnitude. Magnitudes have gone down as well. So only magnitude 1. We have to wait and see. But scientists have announced yesterday, Giuseppe Di Natale, that usually when something like this happened in a short period of time, very soon, we could see another 4. We could see this repeat, because usually after we have a 4, we shortly after have another one. He kind of hinted at that. And he hinted that they can get even stronger as everything is gradually, dramatically, he said, intensifying. The gas emissions, especially the temperatures from the fumaroles from 95 degrees Celsius to 165 degrees, never seen before. Scientists said we've never ever seen this before. And then the earthquake swarm happened shortly after they announced that. Land rise is still continuing gradually at 1.5 centimeters a month. Natale said yesterday, as long as this is happening, the pressure is increasing, the ground is rising, the rocks are breaking. So guys, we will have to wait and see. There's so much going on. A lot of interesting things are happening, guys. So if you like this, click the like button, click the hype button, switch your comments to the side. There's the hype button. This really helps my channel, doesn't cost you anything. And if you want to support the channel any further, please go to my buymeacoffee.com/silky site. Buy me a coffee or more and fill me up with coffee to keep me going. Thanks for everyone who's doing this. It's so greatly appreciated. And thank you for your supers. Thank you for supporting the channel with your membership. Click the join button for behind the scene videos, private stuff, and stay safe, guys, and stay informed. Click here. I see you in a second in the next video. Bye-bye.